welcome back to the Anatomy of Object-Oriented Synergy. In our last video, we discussed objects and their corresponding classes. In this video, we'll talk about properties and methods that can be used in object-oriented programming. First, let's take a look at methods. A method, like a subroutine or function, is a way to encapsulate functionality so it can be used repeatedly from different areas of a program or even from different programs altogether. Methods must contain an mReturn statement if you want to specify a return point or declare a return type. If a return type is declared, its type must be the same as the expression in the mReturn statement. When a method has a void return value, no value is returned, just like in subroutines. Methods declared void have an implicit mReturn, so you don't need to include it in your code. In this example, the method will accept a parameter of type string and return an integer value. In this case, the return value will be the length of the string passed in. Similar to the way functions in subroutines can be located locally or in a library, a method could be located in the same source file where it's called, in a separate file, or in a referenced assembly. But methods must be contained in a class. Now let's take a look at properties. The typical purpose of a property is to control access to a private field. It's similar to a variable, but when it's accessed, it may contain code. For example, you may find one or more methods within a property. This means a get method or a set method, or both, can be contained within a single property. Get method code is run when you retrieve the value of the property, while set method code is executed when you assign a value to the named property. Also, the get or set method can control how variables within the property are accessed. Here we have a private class level field, which would generally be inaccessible, but we use the property's get method, which is called when the property's value is accessed, to obtain the value through the public property, myProperty. Next, while invoking the set method, we can use the keyword value to define the value being assigned to the property. Now we're going to add another public method in order to use myProperty as if it were a variable. To show this code in action, we'll go into our mainline program and use the import statement to bring in our new namespace. Then, we'll define a variable based on our new class. Finally, we instantiate our object variable and then call our method. So that we can take a step-by-step look at what this code does, we'll build the solution and run the program. You can see that when we assign the property's value to the variable aString, we first obtain the property's value with the get method code. Then, while a value is placed into the property's set method code is called. So now you know how to invoke properties and methods in Synergy. We've covered void return values, get and set methods, as well as how to use the keyword value. Thanks for joining us. Continue watching our videos to learn more about the Synergy language.